Shalom, shalom. Just working through a little bit of technical snafus. God willing, it will improve. Bezat Hashem. So greetings from Jerusalem. It feels really good to be back home and well and no longer with the cold and better with jet lag, and also celebrating Chanukah. I just stepped into my home, taking a break from the incredible amount of festive music playing that's happening in my neighborhood of Nachlaot. If you've never been to Jerusalem during Hanukkah, I highly recommend that you make the time to come to Nachlaot and hear the hundreds of people who are playing and singing together and rejoicing in the light that is the Jewish people. And that's what I'd really like to focus on today in our time together. To increase the light of which we are capable of feeling and experiencing within ourselves, and God willing, be able to share that light with the entirety of the Jewish people and with the world. Just want to make a small request if we could do a sound check. If somebody could just let me know if the volume of the music and my volume are in balance with each other. You could just put it in the chat. Thank you very much. Okay, great. So I'm going to invite everyone to please settle into your bodies and settle into this moment. And I invite you to close your eyes and place your hands over your heart and place your mind's eye in that space under your hands, giving yourself permission to take a pause in your day for yourself, for the Jewish people, for the world. This place where you have your hands is a place where you can feel Hashem pumping life into every fiber of your being. It's the place where you can feel the breath of life freely making its way into your body and out of your body. And I invite you to imagine that with every breath, Hashem is whispering into you, the world cannot exist without you today. And you can imagine that with that breath of oxygen, He's fanning the flames of your heart, the light that is in you always, even though we sometimes forget. And I invite you to connect to that light by thinking of a time that you were filled with joy beyond comprehension, where you could feel your heart bursting with light. And play out that memory as if it's happening right now. Where are you? Who are you with in this memory of joy? Allow yourself to feel your body reliving this experience, not as a vision in the distance, but really something that you're inhabiting right now, so that you can feel what that joy does from your head down to your neck and your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your stomach, your hips and legs, all the way down to your toes. And hold on to that joy, to that simcha, as you relive yet another memory of a time that you know that you were a light to someone else, perhaps to many people. A memory where you could see your own light reflected in their faces. And relive that memory as if it's happening right now. Allow the power of your imagination, the power of memory, to fan that light in your heart, so that you can feel the light of who you are radiating from your heart outwards and shining upon the people who you affected in this memory. Where are you? Who are you with in this memory of being a light onto other people? Allow yourself to also feel how that light is affecting them, their joy, their love, their comfort. And reconnect to that flame inside your heart. And literally watch it growing and growing as we add yet another memory to the memory of simcha and to the memory of you being an or. Connect to a special memory of Chanukah that you've had in your life. And all of the emotions that come with that memory. Relive it as if it's happening right now. Where are you? Who are you with? What do you see? What do you hear? Taste? Smell? What physical sensations and emotions ride the wave of this Chanukah memory? Allow all of that to keep fanning that flame in your heart. And I invite you to imagine that you yourself are the only Jew available in the times of the Maccabees, capable of going into the defiled and desecrated temple of the Jewish people, the temple to Hashem. See this building and see the darkness that's filled it and surrounded it. And it is your task, with that flame that's riding high inside your heart, to seek out the purity in this building. feel yourself taking one step and then the other. Don't picture it as an image in the distance. Live it. Feel one leg and then the other climbing up the steps and stepping into the Heichal, and see all of this desecration, but use that flame inside your heart to search every nook and every cranny. And wow, lo and behold, there is one little pach of shemen, a little flask of oil. And I invite you to use your hand to lift up this flask of oil and to bring that oil into your heart and feed the flame that's in your heart with that oil, and see that flame growing wider and wider so that the flame takes up your entire body and glows even beyond it. But it is not a flame that consumes. It is the flame of the burning bush that is pure divine light and is here simply to radiate divinity onto the world. And with this great flame that you now are, I invite you to connect to the collection of flames that we all are. Hashem has blessed us to be a group of 8, not by accident. 8 is the number that goes beyond nature. And imagine all of us gathered together in a circle, those who are here now and those who will join us in the future now via the recording, and see all of our flames glowing as a great Chanukah, publicizing the miracle that even in the darkest place, something pure and beautiful and capable of shining and radiating light can be found. And breathe that in. And keep holding on to everyone in our circle. As I bring in the words of the Passover Haggadah that mirror the words of Mao Tzu. It's part of the story of our people. And I invite you to feel these words wrapping themselves around our community and creating a shield of radiant blue light all around us, even as the golden light of our flames grows stronger and stronger. V'hi she'amda la'avotenu velanu, shelo echad bilvad amad aleinu lechalotenu, אלה שבכל דור ודור עומדים עלינו לכלותנו, והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו מידם. And I also want to bring the words of King David, but before I do so, I want to invite him to join us in our circle. King David, who knew what it was to battle with darkness. And I want to invite Yehuda HaMaccabi to also join us in our circle. And Esther HaMalka, Esther the Queen, who was a great, great source of light in one of our darkest exiles, an exile that very much mirrors what we're experiencing now. Of an evil nation wanting to destroy us. But she taught us how to stand with emunah, with complete faith. So you will see David HaMelech's words, the words of Psalm 121, Kuf Kaf Aleph, on your screen. You can read it along with me, or you can keep your eyes closed and just keep imagining those letters wrapping themselves around us as our golden light continues to blossom and glow. There's a blue light protecting us from all around. Shir lema'alot. Esa einai el heharim me'ayin yavo ezri. Ezri me'im Adonai ose shamayim va'aretz. Al yiten lamot raglecha al yanum shomrecha. Hine lo yanum velo yishan shomer Yisrael. Adonai shomrecha, Adonai tzilcha al yad yeminecha. Yomam hashemesh lo yakeka ve'ereach balayla. Adonai yishmorcha mikol ra, yishmor et nafshecha. Adonai yishmor tzedcha uvoecha, me'ata ve'ad olam. May Hashem bless the comings and the goings of the Jewish people from now to eternity. And I invite you to recenter yourself with your hands over your heart and your eyes closed, and your mind's eye on that flame that lives in your heart and that has blossomed out to encompass your entire body, that has bound you to the lights of everyone here. We say that as individuals, we make small lights, but as we gather together, we can make a great flame. So I invite us to bring that great flame into the boundaries of Gaza, a place that has become so reviled with Hamas, with evil and with darkness. We have a mitzvah to cleanse the land of this darkness. And thank God there are those holy soldiers who are doing so with their bodies and their souls. And we here have been tasked to do it with our spirits and our souls. And it is our imagination and our vision that has the capacity to alter reality. So I invite you to feel all of us together as a great flame protected by the blue light of Hashem's shmirah, of his protection, entering into the boundaries of Gaza. And feel our light radiating out and filling the entire land and cleansing it of its darkness. How Hashem will do that is not for us to know. How all of these millions of people are going to make tshuva, are going to come back to the unity of Hashem Yitbarach, is not for us to know. It is simply our job to shine our light. So feel that light filling the land, and feel the darkness melting away into the sea, the mikvah that will cleanse it. See all of the blackness melting into the sea, seeping into the soil and the sea. Hashem has given the earth the ability to cleanse us of all of our iniquities. So see all of that blackness coming down. And feel that light radiating out from you and filling all of Aza, so that Aza becomes a beacon of light, a beacon of truth. And feel that light radiating from Aza, so that it itself becomes a place that has been so transformed. It can radiate light onto the entire world. And feel all of the blackness of the entire world melting into the soil, melting into the oceans. And feel and see and imagine the entire globe becoming a beacon of light, as if it was the sun itself, radiating the light of the divine into the entire universe. And you yourself know that there's some darkness within your own heart. Allow all of this light to wash over you, and feel any darkness that you have melting its way out of you, seeping out of the bottoms of your feet and into the soil, and washing its way into the seas, so that you have the capacity to radiate even more light and more love and more light and more love. And feel our circle here wrapping itself around the entire globe, with all of humanity joining us in song, in dance, rejoicing in the light that we are, the light we have the capacity to shine onto the entire universe. And this is why you were brought into the world today, to be a light unto your family and your friends, your nation, and the entire world. Thank you. Thank you for choosing life. Thank you for choosing love. Thank you for choosing light. I invite you now to bless yourself with the final days of Chanukah, that they fill you with the hope of the Jewish people, the light that you are, and with pure, unadulterated joy. May Hashem protect our soldiers and our captives, bring everyone home safely, and may we only hear good news. When you are ready, I invite you to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. You can slowly bat your eyes open. Send you many blessings from Jerusalem. And those who are able to, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. So much love.